Welcome to episode 66 of The Awkward Tapes, a podcast where awkward friends have awkward conversations about awkward friends. What did... I got you! If you... I did the little point at... you got something on your shirt and boop the nose to Presley. That I missed.
Here, Presley,
his chin.
what do you think about that?
Classic.
Violated.
Okay, do you have any other thoughts?
Yeah, I think he was...
I do. I'm discombobulated now. Why are they called apartments if they are together?
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, nice
Isn't it?
pun. Nice
That is
pun.
funny. Have you not ever heard that?
No,
I have not heard that.
Oh, have you
before,
heard it
no.
before? I'm sorry.
that's
Zach
Alright,
still looks
sweetheart.
confused.
I'll give you another
interesting
one.
point.
Why does
another one.
food get cold but drinks get hot?
Well,
What?
Okay, hold on. Oh, he's saying, like,
Wait.
once you just leave it, like, if you were to leave your food right here and your drink right here for, like, an hour.
Yep.
Like, food, it's not that it gets... Food gets colder.
Yeah.
And drinks,
And then
are
drinks get-
generally already cold, so they get warmer.
Yes.
You know, a lot of food be hot, you leave it out, get
You
cold.
leave it out,
A
get
lot
cold.
of drink be cold, leave it out, get hot.
And
Why
that is
use
the
lot
way.
word when few word do trick?
Unless you're eating a chili dog, then that
Right.
would...
Right. Then that's
Not
a
a chili
cold
dog, but
meal.
a chili
dog.
dog.
Then that would get warmer.
You know what?
Once you leave.
I wish that would be my superpower.
Chili
Being a
dog
chili dog?
is
Yes.
warm, but so is chili. Like a bowl of chili, but that's also warm.
Chili sounds good. It's fall time.
Can we do a campfire
what?
with some chili?
Why don't
down.
you guys come over sometime? Have my mom's chili. It's won awards.
All right, I'll come over tonight.
Has it really?
Yeah. No, it has. Like
All right.
seriously, my dad will take it to work to like chili cook-offs. He's worked at a few different companies, but like every time, every office, every branch always wins.
I would love that.
I'm free tonight.
We'll have to see what they're up to. Do you guys want some chili tonight?
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna invite
I'm
guys
myself.
can
invite
come
myself.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama, fire up the crock pot. I'm making chili.
All 1,000 subscribers are coming to the house.
Let's just invite ourselves over.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna be doing a like superhero or superpower draft this episode, and then we're all gonna pick out of everyone who has the best superpowers.
We're going to rank each other.
Yeah,
You know,
But
on a
we're-
hotness scale.
We're trying to like create a superhero with all these superpowers. So
Everybody knows I'm a sweet, sweet six.
Well,
you're a sweet,
Well,
sweet guy.
the
Presley.
options are 1 through 4, so.
and at the end we can.
We're gonna name
if we
them.
want to. What?
We're gonna name the superheroes
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I thought you said Neil.
Oh. I didn't prepare
gonna
for
what?
that part.
just on the spot.
Okay.
But yeah, just
So
whatever.
get ready for that and prepare yourself for a session of awkwardness. You down?
I mean, yeah.
All right, we're back. So Evan has the order of what we're going to be drafting in. He did random thing. So
Oh, yeah, we used a
what's the
random
order?
number generator because you'll know we did a draft like this for fast food not too long ago, and I had the first overall pick. Well, now I'm going to be picking last, and Zach won the first pick this time. So, Zach, you will start us off with whatever superpower you think is worthy of the first overall pick.
Now, there is so many different things you can do here, and we only get 5. So, what? Oh,
Sorry,
baby.
just a
no,
little-
no.
We
I
don't want to
needed
jinx
that.
it, but Tennessee might win today. It'd be funny if they lost.
Shut
after
up.
we said that.
Watch, they're gonna be
Pretty
listening.
funny.
They're literally gonna be listening to this in like a week, and they're gonna
Yeah,
be like,
no.
"Yeah, they did
Or
win."
no, it's gonna
That would be on a
Tennessee's
different
gonna be
game.
playing a different team, so
Yeah.
they're gonna be like,
You're
wait,
way behind.
what?
anyways, I'm sorry. I just completely disrupted, but yeah,
It's okay.
No, I
Here,
need to know
who is Tennessee currently playing?
LSU.
LSU. All right. So Tennessee, at the moment, in this point in time, is beating LSU. We'll see
Yeah.
if that continues. Anyway,
Anyways, so my first overall pick of the superhero draft
Yes.
is going to be super strength.
There you go.
Okay.
That's, I mean, yeah.
There you go. So now, can none of us choose that?
oh yeah,
None
that's
of
off
us.
the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's completely off the board. But all right, that is a solid pick. That's obviously one of the main superpowers that everyone thinks of. Do you want to explain why you picked super strength over? Again, don't say the others, but over the other ones.
So here's the thing with a lot of other ones, I realize like as soon as you pick super strength or don't pick super strength and someone else gets it, there's a lot that your superhero can't do at that point. There's other ways around it, and I don't know. It's just hard for me to say exactly without revealing some things. But that being said, I just feel like it's a solid first pick. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It is. No, it's a solid first pick.
It is.
All right. So
Also,
now,
sorry, we're doing this like snake order style again. So like Zach picked first this round, but the next round he'll pick last.
Yeah.
So
It's only fair.
yes.
yes,
9
exactly.
picks later.
Oh yes, you have time to think about it, but then you'll get to pick 2 in a row. Yep. So,
There is that.
alrighty, so now Shmev has the second pick this time. So Shmev, strength is off the board,
Yeah.
but you have anything else?
I'm between 2. What?
Just Leighton making faces.
Oh, okay. I'm between 2, and I think between the 2,
Make a decision.
I think I'm gonna go with super speed.
Super speed. Okay, that's a solid one.
Interesting.
It was between that and
Don't say it.
something else. But the reason I'm going with that is because, I mean, my reasoning is only because I was comparing it to something else. I don't know how else to.
Well, why did you pick super speed over? Obviously, there's not strength, but there are a number of superpowers out there. Why is speed? I know you're comparing it to something else, but
Because I feel like other things, like the more known superpowers, like one of the ones I was thinking of, you can only really use them to get away. But then speed, you can use it to get away, but you can also use it to get around and like to another angle or really up close to them.
Yeah.
And then be really quick to dodge and then go back and then like, I don't know, if you're using super speed, you have to think of it other than just running. So like your whole
Yes.
body is fast. So you can do other things, not just your legs. I mean, I guess look at the Flash, for example.
Yeah.
What all he does with his speed, it's more than just his legs. It's how he uses everything else.
that is very true.
Offensive as well as defensive.
Right.
Yes.
So
That
that's
is a
why I
smart
picked-
pick.
No, that is a solid pick. I mean, I kind of expected those two to go, if not in the first 2, easily in the first round.
Yeah.
But all right, so now Presley gets the next pick.
I
Presley,
don't really know how to categorize this, so I'm just going to say photographic reflexes.
oh, like supernatural reflexes.
Well, let me explain. The ability to replicate any move or skill with photographic reflexes.
The ability to.
Have you heard of Taskmaster?
Oh, I know what you're trying to
So
say.
basically, he studies his enemy's fight patterns, either in the moment or ahead of time. He puts all this thought and research and preparedness
Sounds like
into
you.
it, and then he's able to combat them with their own abilities.
Okay,
Yes,
so
you
what would that
learn
be again?
there.
Oh, okay.
So photographic reflexes.
All right, photographic reflexes.
That's the only way.
So-
Pick up on
Wow.
their fighting styles.
Yeah.
and adapt
Okay,
it to
so
your
this might sound like a stupid example, but is it almost like what Batman does, but in like it's an actual superpower
Yes.
other than just like he puts his own time into.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
got you
It's
now.
on a whole nother level because you can copy it.
Yeah.
Like if they're really good at a certain move, now you have the ability to do
Gotcha.
that.
And you gain it just purely by watching them.
Was not expecting that to be in the first round. That's cool.
Okay.
That's good.
So, all right, I'll explain in a minute when I get to my pick. But now this is Leighton. I'll ask about that in a second.
Okay.
I'm really interested to see what you have here because I know you had prepared for this.
I did. This is one I think maybe it's the most important. I don't know. I'm surprised it wasn't taken. Immortality. You cannot
Yeah,
die. You cannot-
immortality.
God mode. Well, not literally God mode, but like
It's like
you cannot be killed.
invulnerability like Wolverine
Well, no,
and Deadpool.
immortality, I stand by, is not the same thing as immortality. Is not the same thing as not getting hurt. It means you cannot die. It
So,
doesn't
like,
mean you are.
You can get hurt. Yeah.
You can definitely still get hurt. You can feel pain and everything. Just I stand by. It means that you cannot die.
Interesting.
That's
So-
my interpretation. We can all have our own interpretations.
the other, you
but-
could get hurt, but you could still die.
Yes,
May I?
exactly.
No.
So this is the reason why I didn't pick immortality. The idea of immortality is to say that you are going to live even past the existence of the universe and past time itself, which means that your body is renewable energy, renewing itself constantly to keep you alive. And that means that when the earth implodes from the sun engulfing itself, you'll still be alive even when the universe dies. And you'll be alone forever.
There is okay, but my mindset was
Uh-huh.
I'm not a person with feelings. This isn't what I want. This is I am a superhero.
This isn't what you want.
No, I wouldn't want to have that. I don't want to live forever. But I'm saying, like, for the sake of for a superhero, I think that's like important because you would be around forever and you would always be able to stop people, and no one could ever stop you. You would always be there to serve and protect the community, which makes you the best superhero.
There you go.
Alrighty. No, that's fair. All right, and now I get 2 back-to-back picks. So it's going to be a little anticlimactic in the way I describe it, but my first pick was going to be Power Mimicry, but I don't know if that counts as what Presley picked, because the definition of that is the ability to mimic and copy the powers of others around oneself.
By touch or feel, right?
Ooh,
It's
that's
just kind of, so
so-
I didn't know if
It's
that's,
similar, but that's more of
That
like,
is different.
it is
Yeah.
different.
So like,
okay.
say you have the ability you're describing. If I understand this, you touch Shmev, you now have super speed.
It's not even necessarily it's literally just ability to mimic and copy the powers of others around oneself. It's not even you have to like touch
Yeah.
them, just being around them gives you the superpower.
Yeah, that's different.
That is different. Okay.
Mine is more from a tactical standpoint of fighting styles.
All right, because mine's just more of like, as long as you're around me, I get all the superpowers. So is it completely overpowered? Yes, it's completely
Yeah,
overpowered.
we're picking
But I
all-
found it on multiple lists, and I'm taking it.
We're finding all the god powered.
Oh, we are. And then the other one, I wasn't planning on taking this with being in the position that I was, but just because it hasn't been picked yet, I feel like it would be a disservice to not pick it. I'm picking flying.
Yep. That.
So
That's
There
a
it is.
big one.
So,
So
I
that
mean-
wasn't a first round pick.
I was not planning on taking flying just because I really wanted Power Mimicry, and I was expecting flying to have already been taken, so I was thinking of other ones. But hey, you know what? I will gladly take it. So yeah, I got fly. I don't even know if I really need to explain why I'm picking this. I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory. Flying is awesome.
Can I pause just real quick? Yeah. Oh, not pause, but like, so I'm looking on this like 100 best superpowers thing on IGN. Number 96 is explosive farting.
Wait, what are the 4 that are worse than that?
Super learning, eat anything, super maggots, and produce bouncing gold balls.
Super maggots?
Yeah.
What does that
I
mean?
don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to point that out.
That isn't okay. What? You know what? Sure. All right. Well, Leighton, you are immortal. What are you going to do to pair with your immortality?
Okay. All the really good ones that I like are taken, but I guess I'm going to have to go with invisibility.
Oh, that's such a good one. Dang.
I was gonna choose that next.
Yeah. It can be very useful.
Yes, it can, Leighton.
No, that was a really good pick. That was
good
that
job.
was
Man.
like, even though that one didn't get picked in the first round, that was one that like that was probably going to be planning to be my next one, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I had flying.
Solid.
How could I not take flying?
Meanwhile, back in the Hall of Justice.
Presley picks. What is he going to do to go with his photographic reflexes? Not the same as Power Mimicry. Apparently, they're different.
Teleportation.
That's a really
That's
good one.
another one I thought
That's
of.
a really good one.
Oh, yeah. I've
Were you
got
gonna
mine.
choose that,
I've already got
Zachary?
my pick.
I was so good all the way up until this way back.
Why
On
teleportation?
flying, invisibility, and teleportation.
Yes.
Because I think that paired with the ability to mimic your opponents, that makes you dangerous.
Oh no, that is a really good one. Well, I can basically do the same thing, just instead of teleporting, I'm flying.
Yeah. Similar, just different ways about going about it.
Basically, yeah. So far, our guys, we're very similar.
Yeah.
So
I
far.
gotta choose a good one next.
All right. I'm next, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going with telepathy.
Telepathy.
What is wrong with you guys? Wait. Okay. Hold, yeah.
Define telepathy.
Being able to read people's minds and see what they're going to do next.
Well, isn't it that does
Can't you manipulate?
I was just gonna say, isn't that part of telepathy as well? You can also
Or-
at least maybe not manipulate everyone, but you can manipulate certain people. It's almost like the Force and Jedi. Like you can manipulate
So-
those that aren't as strong.
Yeah, here, let me read you a part of what this description says. Read someone's surface thoughts without them knowing and put a thought into someone's head to make them behave differently. So I feel like having super speed along with that, it's like being able to be really fast and know ahead of time
Yeah.
what they're thinking along with that super speed.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That I love it
That
so
is a
far.
very good
You're
one.
basically indestructible.
Yeah.
That's a very good one. All right, well, Zach, you have 2 picks back to back, but
I don't know, man.
So you were fine with us picking what we did in the first round, but it's the second round that really upset you.
yeah, like I knew flying was gonna be gone. Like that was fine. I came to terms with that before this. Like it's not a big deal. It's just the others I thought were gonna be sleepers. Okay. Man, this is hard. All right.
I have one that might be controversial whenever it gets to me.
I
We'll have to
love
discuss
controversy.
it. We'll see.
Was teleportation taken?
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
that
Presley.
was mine.
Come, you guys.
Taking the good ones.
I feel like every single one we've picked so far has been a really good one. I feel like there hasn't been one pick so far to where it's like, why did you pick that?
All right, so this is okay. Telekinesis.
That's a really good one. That is.
Explain that one
Telekinesis. It's basically where you can control any form of matter with your mind.
Instead
I
of
could
so, like,
take that
Professor
cup right
X.
there and just chuck it.
yeah,
at
instead of telepathy, yeah, exactly. It's Zach can control that cup. Like think of almost 11 from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
she can control things with her mind. Like she cannot or at least telekinesis. You cannot manipulate and you can't think what other people are thinking, but you can move objects with your mind.
Okay.
So it's a good power. It is. I knew that one was going to be taken at some point.
All right, so right now I have superhuman strength,
him and then me.
and then I have telekinesis.
Your next pick.
Okay, so this is really hard because I've had to pick between two different powers from this particular hero. And flight has already been taken, teleportation has already been taken, super speed's already been taken. So,
How are you going to get around?
yeah. Oh, this is so hard. There's like three that I want to pick like right now. Okay, I'm going to go with dang, okay. I can't. It's so hard. I'm sorry.
Just say it.
I'm sorry. It's going to be Spider-Man's web shooters.
Okay.
Web
That's a good way to get around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think of another way to get
Besides
No.
flight and super speed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say,
teleportation.
even though I feel like that is the weakest form of teleportation or of like getting around so far, like it is a form of it, and you did need something. I agree, because you need your superhero to be mobile.
Yeah.
So no, I understand why you picked it. That was almost like if you go back to the fast food draft, I picked
Yeah.
Moe's in the third round, and it wasn't even because I wanted to. It was just I feel like I needed a Mexican restaurant. So
So weird out of context from that one.
it is, but you know what? Go watch it. That was a fun episode.
That was a fun episode.
All right, so now Shmev, we're back to you. You do not have web shooting, but
Oh my gosh. Okay.
There's
hard,
a
isn't
lot of good ones.
Yeah.
I mean, last minute, if we wanted to, we could even add more to it, but we'll see where we end up after the five.
I think 5 each is
Pretty
plenty.
plenty.
I think
I think that's fine.
so. I've never heard much about this superpower, but apparently it is one. I'm gonna go with unstoppable momentum.
What's
explain
that?
It's
The
saying,
Juggernaut.
imagine this is what it's saying. It says, imagine running, getting in the groove, and then being able to plow through anyone or anything that stands in your way. We imagine being a superhero means that there's a lot of running involved, so being able to plow through your enemies while you're doing what you'd be doing anyway is super appealing.
You literally cannot be stopped by anything. Unstoppable moments. Okay.
Like the Hulk, Juggernaut,
Oh,
It's
so
like-
so it's not necessarily super strength, but
stamina.
It's just like I have super speed, so I'm running as fast as I can, and like nothing is able to like
Stop 'em.
stop.
So like you
Wait,
can
so
run
you have
through.
super speed and unstoppable momentum?
Uh-huh.
What an interesting stat.
And
That's a
telepathy.
good combination.
that really is.
Wow, Shmev. That's
Proud
good
so
thinking,
far.
man.
Thank you.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Wow. This one is a little.
It's Presley's turn.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Shut up.
Never mind. Did me?
I'm going to go. Are you ready?
I mean, yeah.
Are you guys mentally ready?
No.
I'm going with elemental control.
Oh, I was thinking of that. That was a really good one.
Isn't that telekinesis?
No,
No,
that's
it's different.
I
control
have
of the
specific
elements.
control over the weather, fire, ice, water, electricity,
okay.
whatever.
Wait, weather
Think
control
of
is
think of
different from
Avatar. Well, it's not the
elemental.
exact same thing
Elemental.
as weather control, but it's like Avatar kind of.
Yeah.
So you have
Presley
what
just
so
wants to
far?
be my superhero. So
What do you-
Presley now has photographic reflexes, teleportation, and elemental control.
Okay, interesting.
All right. So no, that was.
Now it's like-
I think that was a good pick. That was going to be like a 4th or 5th round pick for me because I felt like that was more of a sleeper. But dang, that was a good pick.
Okay, so this one I felt like was just a better, well, maybe not, but a kind of what you were saying with your, you can read people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
I read it on the same website and it being a different one, and that's mind control.
Mm-hmm.
Are we okay with me using
I
that?
think
Yes,
mind control is a lot different.
I think
than-
it's a lot different because you can't read their minds,
But you
but you
can-
can. It's more manipulation than telepathy, but you cannot read any sort of mind. So I feel like mind control is a bit different.
So I can control them to do certain actions and do what I want.
I think, yeah.
Okay, that's kind of how
Yeah, that's
I've
very
taken it
different.
versus reading. Okay.
All right, so mind control, that's a good one. I'll say I'm very happy this one did not get picked yet. I could have sworn it was because, see, even though immortality is a good one in terms of you cannot die, what I wanted to go with was I was thinking Wolverine and regeneration.
Oh,
Yeah, you could call it a
So-
healing factor.
Yeah, or like self-healing almost, regeneration, yeah.
So the thing with Wolverines though is that he still has the air quote silver bullet.
No, it does. Well, I'm not immortal, but it means that. Well, and it's not exactly like Wolverine. Like Wolverine and Deadpool and many other characters have it, and they have it in different ways.
Yeah.
But it's basically you're like self healing and regenerating at a lot faster pace than you normally would. Like it's very fast.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
dang you, Evan.
Yeah. So I'm very happy with that pick. Again, it doesn't mean that my guy is immortal, but I heal very, very quickly. And then the other one I wanted to take was this is also more of a quote unquote defensive pick. Because I wanted something to where I would be hurt less. And I looked this one up, and it's called intangibility. And its definition was the ability to alter one's atoms so they can walk through walls or have bullets pass through them. So
So like phasing.
basically, it's like phasing to where physical objects don't really bother me too much. I can walk through walls. If someone shoots a bullet at me or tries to slice me with a sword, excuse me, it goes right through me.
A sword.
A sword. So I'm going with that one. It's not much for offensive, but it's a very good defensive ability.
Interesting.
So I can now so I have intangibility, so it's a lot more difficult to hurt me. And if you somehow do hurt me, I have regeneration.
Okay.
So I'm going for a very defensive hero here. It's a lot less like I'm attacking you and much less you cannot touch me.
You're like the what would you call it, Daniel LaRusso of superhero world. You know what I mean?
No, I do not. Leighton.
Karate
My
Kid.
turn?
You would understand.
Yes,
if you
sir.
watched
It is your turn. I hope you weren't planning on regenerating or intangibilitating.
Shmev
many
is
of them.
stressing right now.
Okay.
I think all of us
just
are
look
like
stressed.
scrambling, trying to figure out.
I don't.
Okay, here's another one I feel like is really, really good also from a defensive. I don't really have a great attack yet. That's going to have to be my last pick. But for this one, I think being able to see through walls.
Oh, X-ray vision.
Yeah, X-ray
Okay.
vision, just because you will know exactly where they are. So paired with knowing where they are, being able to control their mind, the fact that you literally cannot kill me.
Okay, Drew Tate.
Nice.
That was.
I
will-
start
that was
talking
perfect.
like this.
yeah.
You
Present
need-
yourself.
Honestly, you need shades.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's interesting. There are a lot of interesting picks I wouldn't have thought of.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it now? Is
It's
it
a
mine?
great conversation.
Is it okay for me to look at my quick?
Yeah, you can. I just don't want you to see the list, but you can.
Invisibility. That's what
Yeah.
I forgot.
All right, and it is Presley's turn now. Then Shmev, you come after that. So Presley, again,
Okay.
you have photographic reflexes, teleportation, and elemental control.
Shape shifting.
Dang, see,
pick.
you and me,
We're on
we're
the same level
page.
here.
We are. Here, even though I get it, explain.
Just the ability to change into any animal or creature or more powerful being than yourself.
Yeah, shape shifting is a really good one.
Honestly, you can throw speed into that as well. You transform into a cheetah, you're gone.
You transform into a cheetah, you're
Into
going
a
70
cheetah.
miles per hour.
You're gone.
65 and a 30.
Which, honestly, I don't even have to worry about that since I can teleport. So,
And you have photographic reflexes. So, but yeah, specifically with the speed, the teleportation is kind of doing that for you. Sorry, shapeshift. Man, all right. So,
a good one, though.
Shmev, it is now your turn. Super
So-
speed, telepathy, and unstoppable momentum.
It's kind of similar with Presley. I'm going size shifting, like Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking like super shrinking or almost just like the Ant-Man ability.
So I can be as small as I want or as big as I want, go as extremely fast, and I have unstoppable momentum to just crush you. So
Do you have unstoppable
grief.
momentum as the Ant-Man size?
I would, if
I
I,
would
had
imagine.
the power, yeah.
That's
Okay.
kind of great.
if you just had super strength, you'd be unstoppable.
Shmev,
Oh, yeah, it's a good thing that Zach did take super strength.
this is the most amazing sleeper character I think I've heard of. This is.
I'm pretty happy so
I'm
far.
really impressed with this.
Thanks, babe.
Yes, all right.
Y'all are the cringiest couple ever.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
So cute.
So
though.
now,
Yeah.
Zach, you get you get your 4th and 5th pick back to back.
Oh wait, I don't want that. No, wait.
You don't want
yes, I
that?
do.
Oh, I'll
I
take your,
was gonna be like, wait,
Yeah.
I was like,
I'll take your
it.
pick.
would you
Yeah,
like
my
to
gosh.
trade?
Would you like to end the trade in the 2022 superhero draft?
Okay, y'all buffer
Shmev
for a
is
second
trade-
because I have to scramble for my
Zach
second pick.
is Zach is trading his number 5 overall pick for a Taco Bell taco provided by Shmev.
So this is the 5th round pick he's kicking off.
This is
here.
4th and 5th. So he has the last of the 4th and he's beginning the 5th.
Perfect. I have timed this
Invisibility is already.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was taken second round.
well early on.
So Zach, again, just as a reminder, you have super strength, you have telekinesis, and you have web shooting.
I believe atomic farts is still available.
Oh man. And you took shape shifting. How dare you?
Yeah, I know.
50-yard run.
I have a feeling this is going to come down between two people in terms of who's going to win, but we'll get there when we get there. Who knows? Who knows?
By the way, I have this game going. I'm just, yeah.
What's the score now?
score?
It's 37-13, but Tennessee just ran for 50 yards.
Okay.
Oh my
that's
gosh,
Good. That's
jeez,
good.
okay.
What's the quarter?
Fourth.
First half of
I'm
the
sorry.
fourth?
I keep.
All right, so for those
This
of
will
you
not
who,
be relevant by the time they're listening.
All right, I got it.
okay, so 2 back-to-back picks. What is your first pick?
My first pick is Spidey Senses.
Oh, that's a good one.
that's
Like
a
a
really good
sixth
one.
sense Spidey
Sixth Sense, exactly.
6th and Spidey sense.
Sensing danger.
Now, this one is a sleeper, y'all. I'm surprised it didn't get taken.
What?
Time travel. It's my last pick.
Oh, that's a really good one. Dang.
So just to sum up my character, I just want to go from top to bottom. Now, granted, I shaped this a lot differently. Shaped this a lot differently at first, but I have super strength, telekinesis, Spider-Man's web shooters, his Spidey senses, and the ability to time travel.
So you're Spider-Man with super strength, telekinesis, and time travel.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
With super speed, because this is what Flash was able to do. Would I be able to time travel with that?
But
I
would
was
you?
gonna say
think
I
so.
don't think super speed is time travel. I'm sorry, I don't think so.
Well, but it.
There's a lot that's all inclusive there.
Yeah.
just because, well,
Just for this sake, probably take
Well,
that
I was
out.
gonna
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Plus, another thing is, I mean, spoiler alert for when we go to judging, we're all going to be judging each other, and the criteria is almost like what you would think it would be. So, for somebody else, they may say, "Oh, super speed includes teleportation or like time travel or something." For me personally, no.
Okay.
but that's just me.
Okay.
And also, speaking of Shmev, you have your final pick.
Crap. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is tough.
I believe atomic farts is still available.
That's amazing.
Dude. My foot's shaking. That's when you know I'm nervous.
That's your foot?
Dun 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 dun
Okay.
dun dun.
Okay. Here we
The
go.
5th pick of Shmev's team.
Oh.
So it's really like the 21st pick. Shmev selects.
Steel skin.
Define it.
Turning your skin to steel is basically the equivalent of a turtle hiding inside its shell, except you can still move around and deliver awesome fastball specials, making you impervious to fire, bullets, blades, and mostly anything else.
Okay, so this is what I think of it as. Have you guys played Mario? and have
Yeah.
you played Mario when like he picks up the metal thing and all of
Yeah.
a sudden he becomes like fully metal. That's what I think of when I think of that.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or anyone listening, but that's what I think of is when Mario gets the power up and he's like turned fully to steel.
So yeah. So basically, think of it as just like a full body shield.
So
You're wearing a suit of
say-
armor, but it's a lot more comfortable.
Say if someone, because you don't have immortality or super strength, say if someone were to put you in a furnace, you'd probably melt.
But
Impenetrable skin.
Is it impenetrable? Does it say that?
Again,
It's
well, that's again
impenetrable.
probably in
Impenetrable.
terms of interpretation.
Impenetrable.
Let's say his skin cannot be impenetrated.
His skin can't be penetrated.
But can it be melted?
I feel like it could.
No.
Just it's a lot harder to, but I feel like it still could.
Okay.
All right, but anyway, steel skin, not a bad pick. All right, now Presley, you have a final choice.
So, could you read me off the ones I have done thus
Alrighty.
far? This will
So
help
again,
me
you and me were
decide.
basically the same character, but you have photographic reflexes, teleportation, elemental control, and shape shifting.
Okay, so I need something defensive. I'm going to go with force fields.
Oh no, I'm
nice.
so. I thought people were gonna forget about that one. I feel like that.
chose steel skin for defense.
Yep.
I needed one.
I feel like that's a really good one, and I was just hoping that no one else would remember it. But that's. I feel like that's a really solid pick.
Why did I forget about that one?
It's probably
never
pretty
thought-
lame in the grand scheme of things, but
Don't forget to be thinking about your name.
name?
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't have a name.
I mean, you don't have to. It's just fun.
Oh, we have to.
I was like, here. I will do a name for fun. I just don't want the judging or the criteria to be based off of the name.
Of course. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So now, Leighton, it is now your final pick.
Okay, so all of mine are defensive right now, so I'm going to go with an offensive one.
All right, yes, because you have immortality, invisibility, mind. Well, mind control, I feel like is more offensive,
Listen.
and X-ray vision is kind of 50-50. But yes.
Well, X-ray is only being able to see people through walls. The next one that I have,
okay.
which I think is potentially the most powerful of all attacks, laser eyes, laser.
That's a good
Wait,
one.
like
That's a good
Laser
Kano from
vision.
Mortal Kombat.
Superman too.
Or
Sure,
Superman.
Superman, whoever.
Or Superman, yeah.
The most powerful laser beams just shooting out of your eyes.
Again, Andrew
is
Tate's coming out here.
insane. Is probably one of the most insane attacks. I'm actually surprised I
like
haven't been
that.
picked yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought about it.
a good
but
one.
No, it's not bad. All right, so I now have the last pick, and I'm not going to pick all of these, but is it okay if I list off some honorable mentions,
Yeah.
the ones I'm surprised didn't get picked? No one picked camouflage, which I mean is not amazing. I could see why it
Interesting.
went unpicked, but you know, it still wasn't there. No one picked duplication, which I was very surprised.
thought
with.
about
I
that.
thought some people were going to pick duplication.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh yeah, force fields almost didn't get picked. This one I couldn't justify picking it, but I really wanted to because it sounds like Zach's word of the day: omnilingualism. It's the ability to understand and speak every language.
Oh, that I was really interested in doing, but I just
Yeah, I
couldn't
wanted to justify
it.
it, but I couldn't. Then there's also like super stretching or like elastic limbs or whatever. There's that one, and then there's like wall crawling. There's weather control, but nobody picked the one that I'm going to pick, and it's not the same as time travel. I'm picking time manipulation.
Oh, nice.
Time manipulation.
It manipulates time.
Oh, thanks, Schmidt.
Well, specifically, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can manipulate time on certain things rather
It's the
than
same word
just
as the
all at once.
I feel it depends on your definition of it, but yes, time manipulation. It's not necessarily traveling through time.
Aw,
but
Superman's
it's
so cute.
But
Baby.
it's also yeah. But I was gonna say it's kind of it's not the exact same thing as Doctor Strange, but it's very Doctor Strange esque.
I didn't even think about Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it's
He's got some
very
good
it's
stuff.
very Doctor Strange esque. So again, it's not the exact same as time traveling, but you can manipulate certain areas of time. So it's kind of to each their own on what exactly it means. But you can change a lot of things time wise.
We didn't even think about the fact that Doctor Strange can open up portals.
Yeah, you could have
That's
done
kinda like
portals.
time.
I was gonna say that's
Teleporting.
to me that's pretty similar to teleportation.
But that's like removing the matter from where you are and placing it somewhere else. Whereas, like, okay, well, that's just the definition of moving.
you know what my superpower is? You know what I'm picking?
It's kind of like
Power walking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
All right.
Evan, how's the voting gonna go?
All right, so now, since we do not have Noah here, unfortunately, for him to be the judge, we are going to judge each other. So how it works is that we're each going to rank each other based on first place, second place, third place, and fourth place. You cannot rank yourself. So we are
Yes,
all
thank
ranking
you.
everyone else, but you
Figured
cannot.
Leighton was going
Yeah, but you cannot rank yourself. So you can't be like, oh, I'm putting myself first and everybody else here. Or you can't be like, you know what? I think I do like this person's better here or there. You do not rank yourself. You only rank other people and their superpowers. So then, I don't know if it'll help you guys to see it or not, but I have the list there.
so good with the list.
Microsoft Excel.
Dude, this guy is good with lists.
No, I'm good with lists.
That's
So
your superpower.
So thank you. So I wrote down what each of ours are, and then we have our rankings here.
I
So,
cannot see that.
Can someone take a picture of that?
oh, here, sorry.
You
Here,
can't see that?
there's technical delays. Hold on, and by technical delays, I mean they need better eyes.
And cut.
All right, we're back. We calculated the scores. This was not easy, guys.
Oh, it was very tough. I feel like all of us did a really good job, so it was super tough.
So yeah, we talked about naming our superheroes, and as I don't know, like it's kind of difficult. But I have a name for mine, and just to remind you what the superpowers are, I have super speed, telepathy,
Unstoppable momentum.
unstoppable momentum, size shrinking, and still skin. So I think with the combination of the speed and the unstoppable momentum and being able to just freaking plow through things, I'm gonna call myself the Flashbang.
That Shmev, I'm just so
You-
freaking like impressed.
You have
like,
built a beautiful character.
like I
I'm
want to see
very
this in
proud.
a movie. Like I legitimately like the superhero you have concocted reminds me of the Flash, but better.
Oh yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
it's pretty cool.
I appreciate
Alrighty.
that. I'm
Can I
happy
come
with
up with my name? Or
Yeah,
tell
no.
them?
Now your name is next because we were just doing names for those that wanted to. I didn't come up with a name. I kind of forgot.
I don't have one.
So actually, no. Wait, mine does have a name. You know what my name is going to be?
Excel.
Greg.
I like it.
That's awesome. No backstory. He was just there.
He was an accountant.
Greg.
and
No,
Greg was there too.
No, Greg
Yeah.
was an accountant at Geico,
Yep.
and he figured out. I'm not saving 15%. This is crap.
It's 14. So, my superhero
Wesley just looks
is
at us.
super strength, telekinesis, Spider-Man's web shooters, Spidey sense, and time travel. So essentially, it's like Spider-Man. Thank you. It's like Spider-Man had super strength, was able to better. Or not better depict, was able to control matter around him, and he's able to time travel if need be. So, because he's so similar and he's more resilient than Spider-Man, I'm going to call him Cockroach.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Because a cockroach is an insect as well as Spider-Man is, but it's also super resilient.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
No, that is a good one. Then Presley or Leighton, do either of you want to come up with names for your superhero or no? You do. Okay. Well, Presley,
Well,
you
now
to
I
come up with
have
something,
to,
yeah.
and now you have to.
Oh, I did- no,
you already
mine's
did
Greg.
Greg. Oh
it's
my
Greg.
gosh.
It's Greg.
I mean, name a superhero that just has a simple name like Greg. It's unique. Oh no! It's Greg.
You foiled my plans again, Greg.
All right. So for my name, it basically is just based off of the fact that I love cheese and the fact that I have immortality.
Okay.
Okay. The name is blue cheese.
Oh
Because
my
it's
goodness.
Not only did you pick a cheese, you picked the moldiest, worst cheese that there is. It sounds like fungus
Is that your
stuck
costume?
between your
Wait,
feet.
wait.
This is what I wear.
Was one of your superpowers the super farts?
No, I wish.
But
that would go.
perfect.
Oh man.
That's an add-on.
Yeah.
All right,
it
and then
is.
Presley, you have to come up with a superhero name with something. You have photographic reflexes, which is like Batman, teleportation, elemental control, which is kind of similar to Avatar, at least in a sense, shape shifting, and force fields.
I'm open to suggestions.
Motion picture.
Oh, that's a really good
I'm doing
one,
it.
actually.
Wow.
Did you just come up with that?
Yes, I like that one.
Dang. I'll take it.
Alrighty.
Hold on, let me look at him. Again.
What's what is yours?
Teleportation.
Photographic reflexes, teleportation, elemental control, shape shifting, force fields.
teleportation because he moves. So motion picture.
Call him RPM.
Motion
That'd be
picture.
kind of weird though.
Yeah.
With the motion picture. Or, I don't know. I think it's
Okay. So now we'll finally get into the scores. So, Cockroach, The Flashbang, Motion Picture, Blue Cheese, and Greg. Who will win?
I think they just got worse as the list went on.
The first two sounded cool, then Motion Picture, which you're like, all right, Blue Cheese, what the heck? Then Greg. Like, now they're not even trying.
And I'm sure you were going to get into it, but I want to say again, all of us behind the scenes here when we did our cut to figure this out,
was tough.
we're talking
into
about
each
how
other.
hard it was
Like,
to
we
pick
cut for
the
like
fifth.
5-10 minutes trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
Which
and like we don't even know who ranked yet. I just want to say
I'm the
that.
only one that knows.
I ended up just choosing based on like who I liked more as a person.
all
Which is
right.
why I put Presley last.
All right, so
Yeah, of course.
I'm not even going to be announcing it by the person. I'm going to be announcing it by the superhero name now. Alrighty, so in 5th place, this superhero accumulated a total of 3 points.
Oh,
And
Out of how
that's
many?
out of, well, it's not necessarily out of how many. But this superhero accumulated 3 points, and in 5th place is Motion Picture.
Oh,
Which
well.
also, I want
it's
to both come
fine.
to your defense and call them out because I'm going to reveal a little bit of the rankings. Since I have the Excel file, they gave me their rankings and we kept it secret until now. I put Presley first place, which
What?
is worth 3 points. The rest of you all put him in last, which gives him 0. So
I
every
felt
single
so bad about
so
that.
every single one of Presley's points
That's why
came
you
from
said
me.
what you said.
Every single one of his points came from me.
I'm gonna take this personally.
don't
I, just,
take it
I
personally.
loved your superhero mainly because he was so similar to my motion picture was very similar to Greg.
Oh my god.
So because of that, I was like, you know what? I like what you did. I put you first, but the rest of them
Oh,
showed you
well.
no love, 0 points.
Oh, well.
That was so tough.
It
Because you
was.
had a good one.
there's some good abilities in
I
there,
almost
but
put yours in front of Leighton's, and Leighton's
Man.
to me. Well, should I
Yeah,
not?
don't
Can
say
I-
it.
Well,
Yeah, don't
I
say
think we
anymore.
know who.
Alrighty.
So I'm,
we
so
basically
no,
did the math and figured out who came in first.
I think I
No,
know
so-
who's gonna win.
I mean, regardless. Okay, so we have. I mean, you may be surprised. So in 4th place with 4 points, we have Cockroach.
Cockroach.
Yes. So Cockroach. That was. We all kind of had Zach at around the same place. Like we all kind of ranked him about the same.
What
So
did I
what was,
have
it,
him
mine,
at?
what was mine at like 3rd?
Shmev, you ranked him the highest at 2nd.
I almost put him in second because
Yeah.
especially super strength. Holy moly!
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I think it was just like I had the right idea going into it, but I didn't play the draft well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I had a good start. Like obviously, super strength is amazing, and no one else had anything quite like that. It's just like I didn't framework a good picture of a decent superhero.
I was gonna say, in my opinion, personally, where it went downhill was web shooting. It's cool you get around, but for me, that's kind of where you lost me.
I should have picked like teleport. Well, no, that was picked.
yeah, that
like
was picked.
everything was picked. At
You
that point.
got time travel, which is cool, but I mean, time manipulation, and depending on how you define it, maybe it could be something like that. But then again, it's up to interpretation. So no, it's hard. But all right, now in 3rd place, they get the bronze medal with 6 points. We have Blue Cheese.
I figured.
Oh man.
So yes,
Blue
Leighton.
cheese.
Leighton did pretty good overall. He was ranked number 1 by Shmev.
Really?
I thought yours was really good. I really like immortality, along with invisibility
Yeah.
and mind control and X-ray vision. Like I thought that
it
was.
was so hard to pick where yours
Yeah.
should end
I
up.
was gonna, because even though immortality was your first pick and invisibility was your second, to me, invisibility was like really the thing that made yours stand out.
Yeah.
All right, and then now it's up against the Flashbang
Evans.
and Greg. So
Oh my god.
who team up together in the comics, by the way.
yes, exactly. We're a dynamic duo. But all right, so I will go in first place, who accumulated a total of 10 points. The winner is the Flashbang.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
So
Rightfully
I
so.
I would
love
say
your.
Like, yours
every
was
single
so well
person
pieced.
ranked Shmev either first or second. Every single person had Shmev in the top 10.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
So Shmev, you did a really good job. And then
you.
Greg had 7 points.
Nice.
Just narrowly beating out Blue Cheese. But 10 points, that's impressive.
Who had me at first?
It was Zach and
I had you
Leighton
as
did.
second.
And then Presley and myself had you at second.
That was just an easy pick for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say
I felt pretty confident about mine.
Presley and I were feeling each other a lot because we had each other as first, and then we had Shmev as second. No, we were
What-
killing each other a lot in that way. No, the other way too, but I meant that way.
Yeah, but
So-
for
But-
these purposes,
What really got me was with Shmev was the fact that he had super speed and unstoppable momentum.
Yes,
I will
that
say,
was
that
killer.
unstoppable momentum.
Insane.
I never heard of it before. I didn't think of it because, like, if you would have just had that in general, I would have been like, oh, that doesn't really make much sense. But
Yeah.
because you had super speed attached with it, it's like, oh, that could be really cool.
Yeah.
Like the Flash, except has unstoppable momentum, whatever that is. So
So
anyway,
the ability to have super strength in the existence of like literally just running. So you basically just made Flash into Superman while
Yeah.
running.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
you throw in
He's
steel
able to
skin
shrink down and be
on top of that, and then
be a-
Ant-Man, and then you're like,
also he has telepathy, so
Yeah.
he can read people's minds and kind of manipulate them.
Flashbang.
On top of it.
Flashbang.
The
amazing.
flashbang.
We need to
Bang.
like make that.
I'm about to
poster.
write a comic book.
No, you showed the flashbang. So anyway, Shmev and the flashbang
Yeah.
win this round.
Oh, yeah. So what was y'all's number one? Since y'all had me at 2.
We had
I had
each
you
other
as
because
number
I
one.
had
Okay.
Presley and he had me. I
Yeah.
think because again our guys were so similar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think our mindset was just, oh, I did this. I like what he did because it was like, oh, this is. I
About-
think I built the best one I can, and because this one's so similar, I
Yeah.
agree with it.
about halfway through, I was like, I'm just gonna make a character that would beat yours.
Man, that was fun.
That was
No, that
tough,
was a
but
ton
that
of
was
Shout out to
fun.
Zach for that idea.
Shout out to
Thank
Zach
you.
for that idea.
Yeah,
Also,
we
we got to keep doing these drafts.
I was driving home from work the other day, and like we were talking about potential topics, and we were talking about like Zach Cook was like wanting us to do like
yeah.
just the
I love
useless
Zach Cook.
superhero powers, and Zach was like, "What if we did a draft of superpowers and made it into a superhero, and then we vote on whose it was?" I was like, "That's amazing! That was a lot of fun."
That was fun.
Yeah, we should keep doing those drafts. These are really cool.
All right, they're a lot of fun, and you can do them on most anything.
Yeah.
Like you can, and even like if we even keep with those superpowers, it can be the most mundane things. Like, and I'm gonna have the ability to get out of paperwork.
Yeah.
Oh, like can
I
you
saw
imagine? That would be a phenomenal power.
I saw someone do this draft thing the other day, but they did it with like cartoon cats, and they all
I
got
saw
five
that too.
picks.
I also saw that with cookies.
Yeah, and
Garfield.
cookies.
Just cookies.
Yeah, and it's like
Ew,
I didn't even realize that there was that many like cartoon cats. There's a lot.
Yeah.
a lot.
Garfield.
Garfield, Tom from Tom and Jerry, Cat from Cat Dog. There's
Cat from
Sylvester's.
the cat from Dr. Seuss. The
Alice
Cat
in
the Hat.
Wonderland,
Yep. And
See?
Cat in the Hat.
a lot.
There's just tons.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all comment and let us know what other draft you want us to do, and
Hello Kitty.
we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll do it. So yeah, and let us know who you feel like had the best draft. Tell us who you feel had the worst draft.
Team Cockroach.
Greg.
Go flashbang.
Greg.
Look out for flashbang
Greg.
in the theaters near you in 2030.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna take me a few years.
That is pretty cool. Flashbang.
Yeah, thank you.
You
Yeah.
should pitch that to Marvel.
Okay, I'm doing it right after we get out of here.
All right. We're
And
gonna drive to
watch
the Marvel
the game.
Studios.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us for episode 66. Join us for episode 67, where what will we be doing? I don't know, but I bet it'll be awkward in some way. So go join our Discord. Go hang out with us there. Follow our TikTok. Follow us wherever we are. And thank you for joining us for a session of awkwardness.
Yeah.